What's up everybody, my name is Jerry and thanks for tuning in. This is our first vlog post ever and this entire channel is going to be based around our crazy adventure. We are actually leaving Canada to move to Mexico, to Playa Del Carmen. We just sold a house about a couple weeks ago and now we're getting ready to sell literally everything we have and start over in Mexico. I know there's a lot of stigma around Mexico and how it's dangerous and unsafe and all that, but I can guarantee you it is not what you hear on the news at all. My wife and I actually left last year without the kids just to see what Mexico is really like and to get the real life experience. We met a bunch of Canadians over there who had done the move and we wanted to just talk to them and see what their experiences are because we spent a couple years thinking about it before we actually did it. And for us, over the last few years, I think this is the move we want to do. We've really come to terms with the fact that life is short and you should really live the life you want to live. My wife and I have been very blessed and we worked our butts off, but we accomplished a lot and we are looking to now change the focus and the shift of our current everyday life to get off the so-called rat race and spend more time with the kids and enjoy, the weather, because you can't complain about that. It's much better than Canada's weather. And just enjoy experiences with them and be able to cherish those moments while they're little and they still want to hang with us. Because soon enough they're going to be teenagers and they're not going to think we're cool anymore and they're going to want to spend time with their friends constantly and we'll be out of the picture. But for us, I think making the shift is kind of crazy. Everybody thinks we're either crazy or they're supporting it or they're jealous about it and they want to do it. But you know what? I think we are taking the risk. We've always kind of done that with our lives. We've done a lot of things contrary to what most people would ever do. So we are literally going to sell everything and start over. So as I said, we just sold the house. We are starting to pack and we have started to sell everything. I'm leveraging Facebook Marketplace. My wife is a corporate Excel wizard, so she's creating an entire spreadsheet with pictures of everything we own to then pass around to friends and family. Whatever is remaining after that, we'll then open up to the public through a giant garage sale or some sort of estate sale. And hopefully by then there's really not much left. And whatever's left that we can't sell or whatever will get donated, so it's not just gonna go in the garbage. I wanna give you guys a house tour of what we're leaving behind and what we're gonna end up trading up for in Mexico. We have a few options over there, but we haven't been back yet to finalize, but we're planning on going before we close. So it's currently March right now. We close in May, so it gives us a very short window to get everything sorted, sold, and get a one-way ticket to Mexico. We're gonna fly down with our 2 kids and our 2 wiener dogs and a couple suitcases each, and that's it. So we are very excited about that. And like I said, life is short here. We want to change our perspective on life. We want to live the life we really want to, and we want to get off this rat race because the Western world's view of what's important is kind of not really important to us anymore. But I think we've done everything we wanted to do, so now we want to focus, live a simpler life, if you will, and cherish more experiences with our kids. So without further ado, I'll just give you guys a quick house tour. So this entire kitchen we renovated completely. It did not look like this. I'll try to link some pictures of what the house used to look like. All right, here's some old pictures of the listing when we bought the house. You can see the old kitchen layout and the door got moved and such. This is the upstairs section. We'll get through that in the rest of the video. So this is behind the kitchen in the mudroom area to the garage. That was a powder room, that's PD. That's a corridor to the pool. And then this is a new kitchen layout. We installed this giant sliding door to let a lot more natural light in. The staircase I really loved when we moved into the house. We never renovated it, but I did like it as a feature. That's the pantry. Now we're gonna head over to the TV room or family room. We got this giant sectional made for the space. Nothing too crazy there. And then this is going down to the basement. So my mother-in-law lives with us, but we have a portion of the basement, which is technically our den or 5th bedroom, but it's now my gym. Going back upstairs now, we're gonna head into what is supposed to be the formal dining area, but is now my wife's office. Like I said, we did the windows, some trim, some paint, and the flooring, nothing too much there. This is the kids' playroom area. It's nice to have their own space so they can have the mess in there, and we've installed those barn doors to contain it when it does get messy. that herringbone flooring I did, and that's the front door. This would be my current office. I painted everything black. I think it's salt and pepper black, I believe it's what it's called. And now we're gonna head upstairs. We haven't renovated the staircase, so it's going to be on the phase 2 of the renovation, but we're not doing that obviously. This is my son's bedroom. He's super into animals, so we decorated it accordingly. We didn't do too much upstairs, like I said. The carpet's still the same. We just did the windows and the paint. That's a view to the backyard. Now we're gonna head into the primary. Again, same thing, didn't do too much, just decorated it and add some window coverings to our liking, but it's the same carpet and paint color from when we moved in. That's our view. Heading into the ensuite, nothing changed there. It's very dated still, but functional. Then we're gonna head into my daughter's room. So here we just painted it because I believe this room was blue. It was a very 90s blue. She faces the front of the house. Every room in this house has a giant walk-in closet, which is quite convenient. And now we'll head over to the kids' bathroom or the guest bathroom. Again, the owners previous to us had done a slight refresh to this. We didn't do much to it, but there's still some 90s element to it, but more modern take on the countertops. This would be our guest bedroom. Also faces the front and the side of the house. I like this room because it has a giant window. It also has a cathedral ceiling like the bathroom. Another walk-in closet there that we use for junk mostly. We're gonna head outside now and I'll walk over to the chicken coop. It's a little bit of a trek from the patio door. Like I said, there's a little bit of acreage that we live on, but it's a nice spot to have fresh eggs every day for them, and they can roam around in the summertime. There's quite a few. I think we have 10 chickens and 1 rooster. That one there, the light colored brown one, is Penny. She's my favorite. That is two-tone. She's very vocal. And then we have Romeo the rooster, who is a silky. He's smaller than the hens, but he's funny. Romeo. This is my favorite chicken. Come here. Don't be camera shy. Hey, here. Come back in. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to follow us on the social. We'll be active on Instagram and TikTok, and the handles will be linked below, so you can give that a follow as well.